Alright, I would like to start off the thing again, but with, like, my big character. I don't know why it's causing me issues here. I'm not sure why. Okay, maybe if I select it from there, it'll work out? I don't know. I've tried this a couple of times before recording, and there were issues. There were issues where I just loaded in without the cutscene, and I'm wondering if I have to have, like, a new game to do that. How many medkits do I have? This was the character that I ground out everything on, so how many medkits do I have? There we go, I got about a little over 400 medkits. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll figure things out. I'm mainly here just for story reasons. Like, I just want to do all the story stuff before we get into Dying Light 2 and then get into the Beast, just because I want to see where the Beast goes from in terms of what Dying Light 2 did right and what Dying Light 1, the following, and Dying Light 2 did wrong and right. I want to see how all three games sort of compare. It'll also be helpful that we've got a max level character here with all the bonuses. Yeah, so I got tons of bonuses to basically everything. So this will be a fun playthrough. This will be a fun run through this DLC. So yeah, I don't remember a lot about the story of the following. I just remember that I liked it more than the base game, but it still had issues. Yeah, there we go. See, that is the power of the fist. I don't think I'm going to need these melee weapons, because I'm not sure exactly how much stronger my like, punching is by comparison to melee weapons.
Several men who volunteered to go there, well, they never came back. So I wouldn't recommend it, unless you have a death wish. If you do, then just follow the pipeline.
One of those weird things where I can't tell if her voice lines are like like her voice didn't match up with the lips at times, and I wonder if that was like I wonder if this game is made natively in English and then it gets translated into other stuff later, or if it's made in something else and just the team that did the English dub didn't do it very well. I don't know.
Oh, come on. You're from the city. You know people like Khan, don't you? They always find a way to survive. He'd barter with a corpse if it meant he'd get away from trouble.
I don't know if it was just her, but just her quest, or her, like, lip sync is just very bad. It really feels like her, like, lip movements are just random animation movement. Like they're not coded to match the words. They're just kind of random, like, lip movements as if she's talking. You know, it's kind of just going all over the place, just insinuating that she's speaking. Yeah, I keep reading that they do the unexplored place thing. There's one weird thing about this game is that it's sort of built off of the base game's stuff, but at the same time it also has a bunch of like new features that are just sort of there. I'm not really sure why. Fly, Crane! Oh shit, not good driver. Not good driver. It's a tree. We don't want to hit trees. You'd think being max level with this stuff would make me a better driver, but no. No, that is a pipe dream. Buy all the scrolls? What the fuck is a scroll? See, here's the weird thing, right? They're all over the place. But I have the thought to just skip quests and just go directly to them and just do them. Because I'm about as overpowered as I possibly could be. Stranger in a strange land. Alright, so these weapons will kill in like 2 hits. That's good to know. Alright, so I'll probably just use up the weapons we have. I'm not too worried about resource management at this point, just because we've got so much to... Like, we're overpowered at this point, because everything's maxed out, so it's like, you know, what can the enemy even hope to do at this point? It's also nice to not have to get skills up again. We can just get right to the fun parts. It is nice to see the little pulses of things again. As much as I like the higher difficulties because of some of the things they change, I don't like how they make, like, your sensitivity blip, like, less functional. Not really a fan of that. I have my Flammenwerfer, with which I will werf Flammen. I'll punch y'all to death. Fuck it. Can do this shit all day. This is part of the fun of playing on like a lighter difficulty, is that you can have more fun by just, you know, with the stupid overpowered builds you have. We have the power to do shit here. Let's give it a shot. Fuck it. I've got like 400 first aid kits. Why not? We're just gonna brute force it. Just brute force all the way through this. Fuck it. Let's see how strong we are. Oh, we are strong, baby. We are strong. Crane smash, bitches. Fuck waiting on nighttime. I'm so glad I got this character up to like a crazy high level. Alright, well now that we don't have to wait on night, hell yeah. This might go by as a breeze, as far as I remember. Because we can't get tired. We can't be... Well, we can't be tired. We can't run out of stamina. All of our weapons are souped up where they do like multiplicative levels of damage. Our fists do almost 400 times damage. Our fists kill volatiles in, I think it was 3 hits. I imagine the beefier volatiles probably die in, let's say, maybe like 5 hits. I think we've got a good chance of surviving during this whole ordeal. So let's see what we can do. Ow. I don't know why I do that. Every time I get hurt, anytime something physical happens that feels like it would hurt if I was a human, I have a human response to it. Like I go, ow. I'm not even really sure why. This is the fun part, right? Like when you're overpowered and you don't really need gear, you can just run around and have fun. Alright, let's try this a different way, where we just go in guns blazing. Because I want to kill them. I don't want to wait for night. I want to kill them. I want to see if I can brute force this. I remember the one thing about the repairing in this game was that it would automatically repair everything if you did the auto repair. So it doesn't matter if it was repaired from like 1% up or 99% up. Either way, you would be, you know, using a screw up, which would mean that you'd be screwing up. Pun intended. Camouflage. Camouflage. This is like Camouflage One Punch Man and a zombie apocalypse almost. It's that fun. I wonder what like reputation level I'm gonna end at before I even do any more quests. Alright, so now let's just make our way up north, do that last one, and then we can do some side quests. We call this a win. Well, as far as I know, that's all the safe houses and the volatile nests. I'm really curious where the Dying Light the Beast is going to go, because it says it's a continuation of Crane's story, which I have questions, because at the ending of the following, spoiler alert, you have one of 2 choices as Crane. You either blow up Haran so the virus doesn't get out, or you escape as Crane, but then you turn into a monster, and presumably it's sort of inferred that the infection gets out outside of Haran. Both versions of that sound like Crane dies or becomes a zombie, at which point we have treated it as people die. I don't think he becomes an intelligent one like the mother. Also spoilers. Sorry. What the fuck was that? Okay. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a very front-loaded sort... What? What? What did I do? I wasn't even paying attention. What did I do? I like how I've completed, like, the main thing that holds people back in the game before we've even really done anything. I will punch everybody in this town if I have to. Oh, sweet. I just punched a kid. Oh, that's good. Kind of annoys me how the grappling hook isn't consistently helpful in certain situations. Alright. What rank are we? Oh yeah, we already got to Disciple by the... That's so weird. Like, we basically did this out of order by doing the ultra hard shit almost immediately. Ooh, man. Fighting for their life, slip, fell, and... Oh, man. I don't know if they bled out or just blunt force trauma, but... Damn. Trying to crouch. It's not working. For that, you get the punch. I'm stuck! Shit. Die. Oh, I got stuck on that bench. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is probably a story area. It's funny to go to these areas that are like, obviously for later stuff, but the collectibles aren't there yet because we haven't done some stuff. It's kind of weird. I started... The first stream I did for this series was with Dying Light 1, and then I finished all the rest of the game offline, and then this, we might finish this stream. It's weird to be in this position. We do good deed, yay! Lock it in, yay! From Left for Bread Bakery. Nice. Alright, deliver the letter. There's a bunch of little... There's a weird overlapping of quest stuff based around Jazir, so I need to check and just see if there's extra stuff from him that I could get before we complete other side stuff. I normally try to play the game by doing one main mission and then doing all the side stuff available, and then I just repeat that on loop, right? Where I do a main mission, everything available side mission-wise, and then do another main mission, and then just repeat that over and over and over. But this game's been weird because it's about a reputation system that I maxed out within like 2 hours. So like everything's going to be like instantly available, and it's going to be kind of weird how it's all paced. I've done a shitload of like side content since my initial sort of not my initial run, but my the first sort of chunk of me playing this content. So I'm wondering if the base game is built around like main quests unlock side quests. This game has a lot of stuff locked behind reputation as sort of the defining sort of metric of unlocking shit. And so that makes me question it makes me question like if this game is similar to the base game or if it's going to be different. And if it's different, I may have inadvertently done all of the side content just out of order, just because I've unlocked everything before. So I wonder if that's going to screw up doing stuff, and we're just going to get a shitload of like main quests back to back now. I remember there was a chest down there, I think, or something. There was something down there that I think I died trying to get in some other run of the game. I forget if I was recording it for anything, but or if I did record it and upload it somewhere, but I have a very vivid memory of falling to my death in this location, which is kind of weird. Sorry. You get smacked by a demolisher and then, like, you know, just slapped to the side. Oh, it's a rough day to be a survivor. There you are.
There you are.
Oh, the other friend just loaded in.
Both.
One thing I think about more and more is that when you have a map this big and there's no fast travel, it does kind of make travel a little bit more tedious in between locations. I know that driving is like a mechanic in and of itself, and like you need room to allow the mechanic to, you know, sort of justify its own existence, but it feels like some of this could have been better if they had like a couple of fast travel points. Maybe like one on each side of the map. Like one in the north bit, one in the south bit. You know, just a little something to help when you're going cross-country like this. May as well go do this to fill time, I guess. I was hoping to, like, continue this quest as far as I could and then just, you know, end the stream a little after that, but looks like we're not going to be able to do that.
Silence goes on for too long.
He didn't reach out to you guys? He said he was going to.
And he is all right.
I helped him with his research. He told me that he has to write everything down now. Said he needs time.
Go and find out, please, why he hasn't reached out to us yet. We must be certain that he will finish the task.
Alright.
It's really awkward when the missions do that shit, where it's like, you know, it's like I'm outside of the zone just sitting there, just doing whatever, and then the dialogue triggers like as soon as I start running away. And I know it's not like coded to wait until you're going the opposite direction or something stupid like that, but it's still kind of underwhelming and annoying when that kind of stuff happens. That was some weird pop-up text right there. And because I know how this ends, we're canonically going to go with fighting the mother, because you have the option to work with her and blow up Haran, or you have the option to fight her and then free yourself. I'm assuming the fighting and freeing yourself is the canon ending now because of the beast's sort of beginning.
Holy fucking... Where am I?
Oh yeah, time to go home.
What? What's going on?
I'm really wondering what the Beast is going to do with this story, because like, with Kyle Crane's, like, Dying Light 2 didn't really pick which ending the Haran story had. It didn't, from what I could remember from the playthrough, it didn't really pick which ending from the following mattered. So it's like, with the Beast existing, I'm assuming that this is the canon ending for this game, which is the, you know, Crane got out, because if Crane nuked Haran, then obviously, you know, Crane nuked Haran and he would have been vaporized, right? So this has to be the canon ending. So I have to wonder, where are they going with this? Because it seems like are they going to have some scientist reverse engineer Crane back into some human zombie hybrid thing? So it's like, it's a weird place to be for this series, because it's like, I'm not really sure where they're going with the Beast. Because Dying Light 1 is sort of its own thing. The following builds on that. And then Dying Light 2 sort of does its own thing for the most part. Like, it barely references stuff from the first game, apart from, like, the GRE. And there's a couple of characters that reference Crane. But apart from that, sort of its own sort of thing. And so I wonder, like, if the Beast is going to be a sequel to the following and Dying Light 1, or if it's also going to be a sequel to Dying Light 2, because Dying Light 2 takes place a significant number of years in the future. So I don't know if I don't know if the Beast is meant to be a follow-up to Dying Light 2 or a prequel to that that's in between like Dying Light 1, the following, and then 2. Like, I don't know if it goes Dying Light 1, the following, the Beast 2, or if it goes Dying Light 1, the following, 2, the Beast. I don't know which way it goes. So we'll figure it out. Because Crane looks too young in the promotional material for the Beast. So it makes me think that it's a prequel to Dying Light 2. So we'll see how it is. I'm curious if they're going to have as much content in that game as they had for Dying Light 2. Because Dying Light 2 had a shit ton of, like, stuff in it. Right? Like, the level was massive by comparison to the first game. The stuff in it was massive, like the multiple endings and different, like, interactions and stuff like that were huge, but it was also very clunkily done. So I don't know if they're going to focus up and make a smaller, more focused sort of game, or if they're going to continue what Dying Light 2 sort of did. So I don't really know. Yeah, that's it for Dying Light and the following. So we'll be getting into Dying Light 2 sometime soon, hopefully tomorrow. Cross your fingers. I'm not sure yet. Not sure if I'm going to be doing anything tomorrow yet. It's never 100% in my world, and I hate that. I wish I could say with certainty. But yeah, that's basically it for Dying Light. And so it will forever go into the sort of retired category in my Steam library, except for the following. I do want to do a commentary on the following and Dying Light 2, and maybe the Beast at some point. I don't know. I originally was going to give up on doing commentaries for those because I didn't really care about the franchise anymore. But the Beast has a chance to redeem itself since I got it for free after buying the super duper version of Dying Light 2. So we'll see how that goes. But as of right now, the plan is to play Dying Light 2 next, probably tomorrow. And then we'll just see how long it takes us to get that done before we get to the Beast, which I need to check something real quick. So I believe Dying Light the Beast comes out... See, I believe it's... When does this come out? August 22nd. Alright, it comes out August 22nd. I'm really wondering what they're going to do with this. I really am curious of where this is going to go. This is one of those franchise installments that I have no idea where it's going. So that'll be interesting at the very least. Hopefully it's an improvement over Dying Light 2, because I had significant issues with Dying Light 2. But we'll see how that goes as it sort of goes. But for now, that's going to be the end of Dying Light the Following, as well as the end of Dying Light in general. So we'll be getting into Dying Light 2 next. And yeah, I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.